There were several types of explosions on the Bold and the Beautiful this 4th of July. The episode, which had a 4th of July theme, started on Thursday with Paris confronting Hope once more after Hope had made advances toward Thomas in an earlier episode. She informed Hope that Thomas was no longer interested in her, admitting that the engagement had confused her, but she still believed that Hope and her were friends. In an attempt to justify herself, Hope claimed that Thomas had asked her out, desired a relationship, and that they were parents to a child together. Hope was reminded by Paris that she turned down his proposal. Hope confided in her that things aren't always simple, and that she thought they hurried into an engagement. After Hope informed Paris that she had been the only woman in Thomas' life for years, Paris began to wonder if Hope meant for Thomas to return to her. Hope warned Thomas that he was a one-woman man in a barely concealed way. When Hope was the one approaching Thomas, Paris yelled at her that she didn't appreciate her warning about his allegiance. Paris emphasized that honesty is the foundation of her relationship with Thomas. She continued by saying that neither Hope nor she knew anything about their relationship with Douglas. Paris noticed Hope's somewhat astonished expression and commented on it. She said that she understood that Douglas's hug of her must sting. As Douglas' mother, Hope concurred and said that it would, to which Paris responded that she understood. She told Hope that in addition to Thomas not being over her, Hope needed to quit behaving like Paris was the rebound, and that Thomas loves her. Paris said that she had daydreamed about raising kids and a future with Thomas. "Time for you to respect our engagement and leave my fiancé alone," she warned Hope as she departed. Particularly in this circumstance, Hope's actions toward Paris infuriated her supporters. A fan commented on X, which was once Twitter, saying, "They're Thomas and Paris. Kinda cute. Hope needs to get lost." A second admirer remarked, "Let me clarify this. Though Hope doesn't want to wed Thomas, she also doesn't want anybody else to wed him." Heffa, selfish someone else said, "Hope you're getting mad cause the choice you chose for your life that included Thomas didn't pan out, and now you want to throw a tantrum like Crimea River." When Thomas begged his grandfather, Eric Forrester, for permission to marry Paris in his house at Eric's July 4th celebration, Eric allowed it, and Hope broke down in tears at the end of the episode. Regarding Tom on Bold and Beautiful, there is a lot of ambiguity. Fans are curious about the character's future on the soap opera after witnessing a number of events in his narrative this week. Above all, they want to know if Tom is actually Luna's father. These are the comments made by B&B viewers. Tom Starr created difficulties for himself. On Bold and Beautiful, Clint Howard's character Tom Starr has recently run into some difficulties. Initially, he asserted that he was, in fact, Lisa Yamada's biological father, Luna. Subsequently, he disclosed that he had conducted some research on Shyla Carter and discovered some unpleasant details regarding her background. Every fan of B&B is aware, of course, that Sheila Carter, Kimberlyn Brown, is not someone to cross. She has a history of killing anyone who tampers with her idyllic world. Shyla also overheard the exchange in which Tom said he might be Luna's father. Should this prove to be accurate, Poppy's Romy Park situation may face grave consequences. Although a recent episode featured some flashbacks of their brief romance, it is still unclear if Tom is actually Luna's father. Nevertheless, it might not be significant for very long. Tom appeared to faint earlier this week after sipping on a blue cocktail. Though it's presumed that he was drugged, there could be far more sinister reasons. Given that he has caused friction for Poppy and Shyla, it is difficult to determine which of them chose to confront Tom. Vibrant and gorgeous supporters conjecture. On the other hand, fans have discussed Luna's paternity on online message boards. The thought that Tom might be the father is making them tremble. Is Tom actually Luna's father, as he claimed today? Asked a Reddit member. who staged the exam to have Bill appear to be Luna's father if Tom is, in fact, the biological father. It seems like life faked the test, a viewer of Bold and Beautiful remarked. She has some knowledge. It could have been her spouse playing around with Poppy. It was brought up by someone else that it appeared Lee might even have been the one to poison Tom. They stated, as a doctor, she just sat there watching instead of getting up to assist, and had the coldest expression on her face when he collapsed. This is the theory put forth by a few other people as well. It's possible that Dr. Lee Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda, poisoned Tom and falsified the paternity